I redesigned the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 location inside of Minecraft. What is up, everybody? My name is Valox, and it's been a while since we've done another build video, a little tour. Of course, as usual, the link will be in the description down below. But as the sun sets and, you know, it's going to get all spooky, let's take a look at the building. Now, I actually originally built this location in The Sims, using a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's mods and all sorts. And I decided to bring it over into Minecraft and show it off to you guys. So, to start off, we've got our lovely sign inspired by the FNAF movie, where you can just see it's Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, pointing you in the direction. Got a lovely car park out here, some trees, some nice greenery. I thought the FNAF 2 restaurant with the toy animatronics has to be colourful, right? There's a lot of inspiration taken from both the FNAF movie, like the second one, the new location with the blue walls, and also Jake Ryan Southgate's teaser from his new upcoming series that features Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, which also has the blue walls. So let's go ahead and take a look. Obviously, we could start off by looking at this massive rainbow that goes across the entire thing and landing on a cloud, like on each side of the building. And there's also a smaller one just up top from the logo. But I know you're waiting for me to go inside, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Got all these papers and things around here, but let's open the doors and have a look. Not much to see here, but this is the check-in desk. So, you know, you can come around here, you can look at the computer. In fact, this is for the Back to the Bots mod, and it seems like in the next update, you're going to be able to do similar things to Management Wanted, where you can run your own Chuck E. Cheese. Just here, we have Toy Foxy welcoming you into the beautiful pizzeria. So we can come down the steps here, just go ahead and say hi. You know, you could already see how this may become a hazard, you know, people entering the building immediately next to this animatronic. But this is, well, it's still a brand new location. That's why it's not Mangle, it is in fact Toy Foxy. Got a couple of arcade games just here. Ones. Some of these work, but I don't know which ones work. I swear the claw machine used to move, but it doesn't. So there's like these tunnels and tubes that actually do work if you can crouch into them. I think if I crouch down like this, you can actually walk through the tunnels and they all kind of connect around, but I won't waste time doing that. You got a little ball pit just here, and you got a lovely big sign that says juniors. This kind of represents the idea that this is the junior area of the pizzeria for young children to kind of play around in. Just up top on the other side of the slide, you do have a picture and the prize corner with the puppet in the correct box this time. Bunch of plushies and toys. Forget you can squeak those. The terminals as well, so you can clock in for a shift, but although this place isn't really designed for the whole Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay, it's more just for looks. So let's have a look further into the arcade, which is obviously right next to our entrance. You have all of these machines. There's a lot to pick from here, a lot. Even these massive ones that are kind of designed just here, taking up a lot of space. These would be the big popular games lined up. So you can see there's loads here, and you're probably wondering what this is. This is actually like a climbing wall, which I thought it's rock climbing basically, just a small little rock climbing thing. Obviously, like I said originally, I did design this in The Sims, and this was one of the things that I could have used, and I thought it looked really cool, and it was a nice little idea to add to Freddy Fazbear's, especially considering the concept like lawsuits and things that could happen with this thing. Over here, we've got some air hockey, just a nice little table where I've just used the door buttons and some concrete and some, what are these called? Trapdoors. Like a little shooting game. These are usually used as just like ATMs, so if you see those, it's meant to represent an ATM. Another claw machine, little Fazcan bins. Got Midnight Motorist and the Fruity Maze game right next to each other here, along with this nice little private booth area. I do love these new seats, and you can sit on them. I believe these are included with the Back to the Bots mod. Got the posters of each of the animatronics up there. And this, of course, is our main area, the showroom. Okay, I just had to quickly set it today because the animatronics started to roam. But yes, this is the showroom. So you've got multiple entrances. These are our main ones right next to, again, more arcade machines. It's very arcade heavy, this is. And as we walk in, there's like a 2-floor system. So up here, we've got our standard booths. I thought these lava lamps look beautiful on each table. And I really wanted to go for a warm vibe since the FNAF 2 theme is very industrial. And based upon the look of the new movie, it actually looks like they've gone back to that cozy aesthetic they did with the first film. And I wanted to represent that here. So, you know, you come down this flight of stairs and then this is like the pie area. So it kind of means that a lot of the kids can kind of show up here while the parents can sit up there. Got a massive stage. I feel like I don't ever utilize a big tall stage like this enough. So I thought for a grand location, I've got to include it. You've got Toy Bonnie, Toy Freddy, and Toy Chica all up there having a good time. To try and recreate that rainbow over a city, I did use the neon lights, which I think work quite nicely. And then there's also just 2 stars either side. There's some televisions as well, displaying all sorts of advertising. And then obviously you've got signs that say like this way to the arcade, which would just take you back out to the main room. This takes you to the restroom. So if we just take a quick look over here, you can see it's a little cozy area. If we come back out, you'll see it connects to the main one because that's our little tunnel system as well from earlier. But again, restroom sign. So you got the male and female toilets. These are very cramped. Didn't have much space to squeeze these in. But I feel like, you know, it does the trick. I don't think a lot of people are going to be spending time in there anyways. And also it's very on par with Fazbear Entertainment, trying to cram something in to save some money. Public sinks as well for when you come out of the bathroom. So if we cross back through the main area, actually I'll show you this. This is actually a private party room with some suspicious marks on the floor. But this is a private, you can shut the door and, you know, children would have their private birthdays here. There's also the suit that, you know, a nice mascot costume for one of the employees to wear to celebrate the birthday with everyone who can, again, sit at these tables. I remember when I was a kid, there was actually a separate party room for from the main like play place I used to go to, and it kind of looked like this with the painted walls and things. So that was heavy inspiration here. But if I come outside, we're going to cross the stage area. We'll go to there in a minute. So just back here by the separate booths again, we've got another like sort of ATM, vending machine, more signs, and this is employees only, which does lead towards a back exit there. So this is just kind of your closet, your backstage area, parts and service, everything just crammed to one. This is, so you got like these curtains that can close up so it doesn't ruin the magic for the kids, obviously having an endoskeleton and whatnot here. But yeah, parts and service is just like an area rather than its room. This is more open plan. We do have like a closet here, which again, downscaled. It doesn't need to be a whole room for a closet. It could just be a little cupboard like this with a mop and some storage utility. Over here you got a bunch of heads, of course. I think if you click those with the Faz wrench, you can give them eyes, but I'm gonna go without for now. Some stars in this room, a bunch of different news articles for all sorts and drawings from the children, all posted up back here. Some new storage shelves, which I absolutely adore the look of. There's some lockers here, as well as the security office. You got a little break room area at the back, which I feel like is never really included with an office, except for in the movie. Once again, a lot of movie inspiration here. You got a board, rules for safety, the celebrate poster, the desk, everything you could want. And this obviously goes off of the idea that you'd use a tablet because there is no monitor in this room. The door does work. You can do the lights. Clicking that does shine these lights up here, and the door just closes like so. This room opposite is actually just the kitchen. It's very cramped. You can see Golden Freddy being all cool and stuff just propped up on the counter, but this goes off of the whole old theory that Golden Freddy was hidden in the kitchen. That's why the camera was there, and I just really wanted to include it since Golden Freddy is in FNAF 2. Yeah, I just kind of realized there's no withered animatronics. So for this location, let's just say there are no withered animatronics. The Golden Freddy one is just almost like a phantom, like a ghost, and the Bonnie suit is just carried over by William. So that's our concept for this sort of universe. Obviously, we have a back exit here. I've done absolutely nothing really with it. I could have put some bins out here, but I don't think a lot's gonna change that. So this is just a back exit. That's all. If we go back into the kitchen here, if I can open the door, this door leads us into the main room. So obviously, there's no counter. So the concept here is that, you know, waiters would take your order around the pizzeria and they, you know, walk into the kitchen, deliver it's just very easily done. They'd walk in with your order here and then they pick up your food and then they come back out and they deliver it to the correct table. That's basically the concept for this. But yeah, that's it, you know, that's pretty much it for this whole FNAF 2 restaurant. I really hope you enjoyed my showcase. I'm going to open up all these doors. And that is Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, the FNAF 2 location in my own sort of style. Really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll hopefully do more videos like this in the future, just to come up with some more ideas. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Take care.